That's kind of cool, though. Okay, I didn't see that coming. I thought he was truly indestructible with that luck. Don't touch my balls. Be gone, thought. Bro, he had a chance, and he blew it. Bro, he's stealing blood to make money off it? Is this like the worst start for a Jojo lead? Because, yeah, like, family, like, if you look at the Dio stuff, but it happens later into the episode. I feel like we just jumped in and this dude's life sucked from the second one. Oh, there's a lot of people. At 150 a pop, too. Damn. If they actually cover the medical bills, maybe they're not making as much money, but, you know. Damn, dog. Oh, get hit, bitch. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Yeah, everyone's, fuck your bridge, huh? Is Pocoloco gonna become my favorite? His fucking nonchalant attitude is fantastic. No, there's no way the horse... This is me playing fucking Skyrim, forcing a horse to fucking... Skyrim says not to go up the mountains. We going up the mountains anyway. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Is he drifting? Is this horse drifting? Without actually increasing his speed, but matching the slowdown moments of all the horses by kind of do that little bob and weave. Damn, he's using the steel balls again. Basically, he's using those to act as a sail to keep it in motion so he can use it. Yeah, that's smart as hell. Oh, boy. Those are just some of the highlights. You want to catch a full live reaction, going to be over on my Patreon, but let's jump into it. We got Jojo Steel Ball Run. It is officially here. And the craziest thing is that we are how many years deep into Jojo releasing anime? And I think it's probably the only anime that gets consistently better. Like, yeah, I know the vast majority of opinion people got their favorites, you know, part 2s, part 3s. I'm the type of person that just every time I get deep into a new Jojo part, I'm like, yeah, I think this is the new best one. The only one that's up in the air for me is sometimes, depending on a rewatch, part 4 may not be better than part 3 for me, but it can flip. But I do think in general, it's very fair to say that Jojo gets better. But Jesus fuck. We are essentially 2 episodes in, right? First episode, first drop, 48 minutes long. 2 episodes of content. And I'm already more impressed with the cast of characters than any part before it. Every goddamn character oozes charisma and has me saying that could be the only character we focus on and I'd have a good time. Because what do you mean that you introduce Best Boy and his belt buckle is pointed towards his crotch as he has 2 giant metallic balls strapped to the side of him? And yet he doesn't feel like he's overcompensating. If anything, he might be undercompensating. And just, you know, in classic JoJo energy, the color shifts and everything, it's super awesome to see what they do. But it's just like, there's so much uncertainty with the characters this time around. Like, the concept of having these balls, which allow you to twist and do these crazy things, like, we do things from twisting arms to the point that we think they're gonna shatter. We twist a dude in a wheelchair to be able to walk for a minute. We twist a horse's leg muscles so hard that it springs like it's Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. And hell, at the very end of the episode, we create sails with our cloak because we use the balls to stay in momentum. Like, this character's fucking cool. And he's only a small part of the top 5. Like, what do you mean, though? Bro busted out a giant fucking camel and we send that bitch to the ER. When they're talking about how, like, don't worry, yeah, 150 is a lot to enter a race, but any medical care, I'm like, what type of medical... Yeah, I'm understanding why we might need medical care in these races, because the way these races work, which is really interesting, is I didn't realize it walking into the show, but there's stages to it, which is probably going to be how they release this show, let's be 100% real. No one knows how the release order is going to work for this, because they dropped an episode. Hey, Weekly JoJo's back, right? Probably not, let's be real. I mean, I will be welcome to be proven wrong, but to me it seems like given that there's different checkpoints, different sections of the race, we're going to get batches. So I'm sure there will be some batches with 6 episodes, some batches with 12 episodes, right? It's going to be a wide variety, I'm sure. And that's not how I want it to be at all. But fuck it, we roll, we deal with the shit sandwich that gets dealt with us, right? But the fact that the first stage was this exciting, and it was just a sprint, but the fact that, yeah, like, it is different, because I thought it was just one big-ass race, and you'd have to choose where you would take breaks from. No, like, you just have to make it to the finish line. And it kind of reminds me of playing like Mario Kart, right? Like, if it's like, especially with the newest Mario Kart, it's very large amounts of people. And then, like, slowly but surely, the cast gets shorter and shorter based on your positioning and finishing until, obviously, only one person remains. And the thing is like I said, every character is fucking great. Pocoloco might be my overall favorite, because what do you mean we have a character who's just... You could shoot him in the leg, and he would argue why that's good luck. And to be honest, there was a couple of points in this episode that I was like, my boy thinks he's more lucky than he is. And every single time I had pie on my face. Because somehow it actually turned out to be lucky. Because, oh yeah, you want to play Skyrim and have a horse climb up a cliff? Doesn't matter that he was going to fall to his death if it wasn't for Buddy over here to tell him to use the rope. It's all part of his luck. I'm not going to thank you. It's all part of my luck. And that was the point where I said, maybe I'm going to turn on him. Maybe he's too arrogant. But every fucking step of the way, he proved me wrong. Like how he can drive through a forest with his eyes closed and somehow still come out on top. Like, this might be the only JoJo character I can ever recall getting what should have been his neck completely annihilated and walking it off and finishing in the top 5 of a race, at least for the first stage. Seriously, this might be my favorite character. You got Diego Brando, the new Dio. It's fucking amazing. You got a dude who entered the race barefoot. So he's one of the natives of this area. And apparently this is something his culture in this world is just good for. Like, I don't know what the callus on their feet look like, but the fact that you can run on this like you have hooves is insane work. Fucking hell. But yeah, these were our top 5. And honestly, all of them were great. And like I said, Diego Brando, the new Dio of the show, really interested. We didn't get a whole lot with him. A lot of it was just the natural talent of being able to read the horse's quirks and being able to overpower the speeds of people, not because you're using your own stamina of your horse, but rather you're timing things with them needing to catch breaths and stuff like that. So there's actually some thought put into this. But to be honest, the top 5's fantastic. I don't have a single issue with any character right here. And it has me just super fucking excited to see where it goes. The thing that I do worry is if this is going to be batches. How common are the batches going to be? Once a month? Maybe the buzz doesn't go down too much. But JoJo parts are pretty long. And I don't think every single stage of the race is going to be 2 or 3 episodes worth. I think there's probably going to be damn near a core at some point that a stage will probably be set. Netflix is a really interesting beast because at the end of the day, they are way more into weekly streaming these days than ever before. But JoJo, I don't know, bro. It's a weird anomaly. For right now, I'm going to be happy we got a weekly JoJo and that I could, you know, see threads, people discussing it, excited. But who knows? Maybe they give us 1 episode of weekly JoJo and then they say, all right, you get a core every 4 to 6 months now. That happens, I swear to fuck. There's something happening in Japan next week where we should have more information, I heard, on the future of these releases. But I mean, for right now, all I can say is JoJo seemingly gets better every part. It's fucking awesome. The characters this time around are super unique and fun. And yeah, like, it still feels like JoJo, but you can definitely tell that it feels the less familiar. Like, I think last part was really fun because of the whole prison setting, and I loved that. But this, it's wacky races, man. It's not what you expect from JoJo. And I think a lot of authors probably would have struggled with evolving the show into something like this, where, you know, our boy did it effortlessly. I think sailors are in the next part. I'm sure that'll be peak too. Boat time adventures, why not? Let me know your thoughts down below, whether if you're manga reader, been anticipating this part, anime only like me, what did you think of the first drop of Steel Ball Run? And how much do you want that weekly experience again? Because I think we all are collectively like, please, please Netflix, can we have some more weekly? We missed it so much. Thoughts down below, drop a like, share, support, subscribing, that bell, and yes, Patreon for live reactions do live over there, and other exclusives, because you know I gotta give those video shout outs to my patrons, because they make it all possible over here on YouTube. Alright, so today we got Tiago Grimales, Fate, Zeshram, Dark Lord, Dylan Miles, Stephen Thomas, Azov Montgomery, Migs021, Napka, Gareth Green, and Durberg Jutes. I appreciate the support. Please take care, and you'll have a good one.